want to say good afternoon to everyone who's joined via Facebook Live, as well as those who come on with a Zoom call. I want to take this opportunity to address a Facebook post utilizing the name of Rosemary Carquito Carson, where there was some racist and I believe unacceptable remarks toward our Fire Chief Barry Finley. I released a press release today, not acceptable, making sure this is not acceptable in our community. And when I recently became aware of this Facebook post, it disgusted me to read it. It was a vicious exchange purportedly posted by Rosemary under the guise of that name. It promoted spewing of vile, racist, and dangerous verbal language, encouraging violent and threatening behavior towards Youngstown Fire Chief Barry Finley. That is unacceptable in this time and in no time, specifically right here in Youngstown, Ohio. The posting appears to be part of a conversation with another individual who is using the name of a captain in the Youngstown Fire Department. The unacceptable racist rant included talking about dragging the fire chief on the back of a truck. Someone says, what truck or who? It says, your chief, which I truly believe where we've come this far in our community and our society, this type of talk, whether you believe it's free speech or not, is unacceptable. Threatening someone's life or dragging them on the back of a truck cannot be and will not be condoned in this time and era in our community. Like so much of what's happening nationwide, these actions, whether people think it's a funny conversation, a cute conversation, they're serious. And I take it very serious as mayor of the city of Youngstown. I want all the citizens to know that this type of behavior will not be condoned or accepted by anyone, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're in person. Chief Finley loves his profession. He loves his community. He loves his family. And we stand behind him 100%. And with that being said, I just want you to know that this will not be condoned or acceptable in this community. In the global destruction of COVID-19, we have so much more to talk about, so much more we can work together with. And then we have to come and talk about this disgusting post. We're here in April of 2020, and we're still talking about racial tension and rants. Whether we have differences with one another, that is not the case. We can have our differences, but when you start talking about threatening someone's life, that is unacceptable. And I just wanted that come out today and make sure that everyone knows that we will not, and we will not condone this. I've talked to our city prosecutor. I've talked to our fire chief of police about this, and we will address it appropriately. At this time, I'll take some questions from any of the reporters that want to ask questions about this. You just unmute yourself. Okay. No questions?
Hey, Mayor, it's Justin with Mahoning Matters. So you said when you plan on addressing this, are you looking at charges, or have you been in contact with this woman?
I have not been in contact. I've talked to our attorney, Jeff Limbian, our law director, to look into what charges could be brought against with this conversation, and looked at having the fire chief make a report about this incident. I want it documented that this is over the line. This is crossing the line. So we're not sure yet, but if there's an opportunity that we can charge this woman, if that is the case, who it is using this name, we will. You guys just got to jump in. I only see one name. Did I hear somebody?
Mayor, yeah, it's David Skolnick.
David?
How you doing?
Good.
Was this on the Youngstown Fire Union Facebook page, and has it been taken down by them?
It was on the Facebook page. I'm not sure if they've taken it down, but it was on the Youngstown Firefighters Facebook page. What I do know, I did see that there was an apology that was extended from the firefighters logo about that type of rhetoric on their page. However, I did not hear anything back from the gentleman whose name was on there as a captain of the Youngstown Fire Department, from him specifically helping and probing that conversation.
Did he say anything that would be offensive? It just seems like he was asking who you were talking about, and then he says, "I thought that's what you meant, but I wasn't sure."
Yeah, and when someone says, "I'm going to drag David Scholl," let's drag the person down the street if they use your name, Dave, or just a reference. What we expect right now in this society is to say, "Well, that's not acceptable. I can't believe you want to do that to someone."
Okay, thank you.
So just to be clear, this is Justin again, Mayor, just to be clear, you saying it appears as if this person was in support of this argument, this purported captain, the person who shared the name as the captain, or what, or was he just asking a question, part of the conversation, or what exactly are you saying about this captain?
I'm saying if someone asked me, who are you talking about what attachment to the back of a truck, and you're talking about, if they said, well, who are you talking about? If they use your name, they said Justin. I said, oh, that's who I thought you were talking about. At that point, I wanted to see someone say, no, well, that's not acceptable. It was not. It was just left out there. Oh, that's who I thought you were talking about.
I understand. Thank you.
These behaviors and actions, if you read your history book, these are the same issues that happened in the 60s. And we cannot go back. We're not going back. Any other questions? Once again, I can't see you guys, so I don't know who's unmuting themselves or not. Once again, I want to thank you. Go ahead.
Mayor George Nelson from the Business Journal. I guess, or do you have a time frame that you're looking at in terms of making a decision whether to move forward with some kind of prosecution?
I need the attorneys to get together and find that if this is opportunity for us to do so. And George, if they tell me today, we'll do it today. But if they tell me we can't, I'll be disappointed. But I'll follow the letter of the law. But something has to be, and I wanted to address it. So I'll wait for the attorneys to let me know with this rant on Facebook what can and what cannot be done. Yeah, this is not the first time that we're seeing these behaviors directed towards our fire chief.
But sorry, following up on that, there have been other incidents, similar incidents. How far back is this going?
I think since there's numerous incidents and innuendos that we found throughout the time of his leadership as the fire chief.